So I think sir keep asking about the ready for a technical interview or not. So actually, as for that one, I didn't complete the complete syllabus part. Okay, but I given a document that except the virtualization part, everything is there in the document because that is I have taken a class earlier. Okay, so first of all, what are the sir said? Please go through those questions. Okay, please go through that question part. Okay, first of all, what we can say like about what is a network related questions. What is a network? What is an IP address? What is importance of IP address? That's the very straight questions are there, right? What is an IP address? IP address is a numerical, not a numerical, uniquely identify a device in the network. IP address is a logical address. MAC address is a physical address. IP address is logical address, right? So what is an IP address? IP address is a logical address, uniquely identify a device in the network. Okay. So next, what is the importance of an IP address? To communicate in the network, we need an IP address to recognize another device. That's why it is uniquely identified. To recognize other device in the network, so we need an IP address. You need an IP address. Destination also required an IP address. Okay. So that is an important point of IP address. Okay. How to assign an IP address? You can assign manually and automatically. So both way you can able to assign IP address. Manually assigning IP address, simply go to ncpa.cpl or go to the control panel, network and sharing center, change adapter setting. Just go through your system also, guys. Practice that how to go. Or you can simply ncpa.cpl in your search box or run, open the network adapters, double click on the adapter, check the status first, then go to the properties. Go to properties, IPv4, click on IPv4, then properties, a window is open. You want to get an IP address from the DHCP, obtain IP address automatically. If you want to configure IP address manually, use following IP address. Give IP address, subnet mask, and default gate. So IP address depends upon the network you are using. Based on that only you have to configure. If you use DHCP means your DHCP server automatically assign an IP address to your device. That is the point. Okay. Next, what is the subnet mask? Subnet mask system understand using this subnet mask what network you are belongs to. If you are in the LAN communication, both systems are in the same network ID, they will communicate each other. In LAN, if both systems are having same network ID, so they can communicate each other. How system will understand? It use your subnet mask to calculate that one. Subnet mask, system use subnet mask to divide your IP address into network and host portions. It will tells what is your network ID. If both systems having same network ID, they will communicate each other. This is another point. Okay. If in case your destination network ID is different from your source, what happened? The system send packet to your default gateway. I'm in my network. I have another laptop or a desktop in the same network. I don't require default gateway. No need of. So like I'm in the room. Next, I have some other person. I want to talk to that person. So is it required any gate? I have to open the door and I have to go outside and talk. Not required, right? You both are in the same room, so they can communicate directly. Not required to open the door, right? Same way. So both systems are in the same LAN network, so they don't require default gateway. But if you want to communicate outside of your network, outside of your logical or physical network, okay, you must communicate through the logical type. So network ID not matches, the packet sent to the default gateway. In our network, our default gateway is nothing but our Wi-Fi router. Our Wi-Fi router is act like a default gateway. The Wi-Fi router is act like a default gateway. Okay. Usually the router is act like a default gateway. Okay. Which is help you to communicate outside of your network. Then what is this DNS server address? So when you are communicating to outside of your, when you are communicating with server names like www.java.t-point, www.google.com, mail.google.com, docs.google.com, learn.microsoft.com. These are the different servers in the internet, right? When you are communicating, you don't know their IP address, you don't know their server IP address. All communications are with the IP address only. So when you are communicating with a name, but you don't know the IP address, your system send a request to the DNS server. Okay, your system send a request to the DNS server. I want an IP address. What is the request to the DNS server? I want an IP address of this www.java.t-point.com server's IP address. What is your DNS server will do you? So the DNS server returns the IP address of www.java.t-point.com IP address to you. That's it. Okay. So here I covered so many points. It is how to configure IP address. What is IP address? Okay. What is DHCP server? What is DHCP server? I got this IP address from the DHCP server. So see, from this DHCP server, I got an IP address. So what DHCP server will do it? It assign an IP address to the client pieces. I do not have an IP address. I don't have an IP address to my adapter. It's not having an IP address. My system don't have an IP address. I connected to the server. Now I got an IP address. Okay. Instead of configuring manually, I got IP address automatically. To get it in my adapter, I have to choose obtain IP address automatically. If you want to configure manually, then I use following IP address, but it is not easy because use following IP address, I should know what IP address network it is, current network, using what network they are using, what IP addresses are available. Second, if it is a larger the network, we cannot go to each and every PC and assign an IP address. And certain devices, it's difficult to assign an IP addresses also. Okay. So what is this DHCP server? Assign an IP address or configure IP address to you. Okay. What is DNS server? You don't know the remote server IP address. You don't know the remote server IP address. DNS server will give that remote server's IP address to you. Simply, you have a phone number. How you got your phone number? Your mobile phone having phone number, your phone number. How you got it? You go to the Airtel or Jio, pay the amount, you got a phone number. That is your phone number. This is my IP address. This is my IP address. Okay, I got this IP address from DHCP server. That is my IP address. Now I want to communicate to someone. I need their phone number, right? So how to get it? If it is saved in my contact list, I go to the contact list. I'll dial to the name, then phone call go to their phone number, right? It's a simple way. I want to communicate to the remote server. I know the server name, but I don't know the IP address of the server. So I will ask DNS server. I want that server's IP address. I will get their IP address to me. That's the difference, guys. Okay. Any other things? Any questions? Just now I told. Anything you got it point or see, I don't know the IP address of it. I will get an IP address first. Then my system is try to communicate this server with an IP address. Then server give that information on my screen. Okay. In this one, can you enable the locate cyber security? Yeah, here also you will get that information few like what is a OSA model, simple form of OSA models. Okay, few things about each layer explanation. I never read what is their content, but if you try, you can go for it. Okay, about a network layer. Okay, so this is a maybe big one, but it helps to you to understand what it is. Okay, all these things up to here helps. Remaining is cyber security. I'm not saying about learn cyber security. That is your point. Okay, my point is simple to understand of network related kind of stuff. Okay, okay. The start from here some few basics. I'm also sharing this link. It helps you to understand what it is. Okay, so search in any resource. Okay, SAR is taking afternoon session, so it's nothing, no reply, nothing. Okay, anyway, I want to start this networking devices, guys. Simple form I will tell here. I'm not going to deep explanation because we do not have a time. I will take little extra time today because we need to cover few things. Tomorrow, if I have any chance, I will again I will explain about servers and the services also. Servers, different types of servers. Again, Active Directory, DHCP, DNS, that is already done. About our group domain, about a cloud, Outlook, all these things I will try to explain tomorrow. Okay. VPN. Okay. So what is networking devices are hub, switches, routers, modem. These are the main four networking devices we use in our regular network communication. Hub is used for small networks and basically LAN communication only. Switches are used for small and large networks and LAN communication only. And switch has a thing is like a MAC learning facility. In a switch, we have a MAC learning kind of stuff is there. Switch use MAC address table to unicast the packets. Router used for both LAN and WAN communication. Router is basically internetworking device. What is internetworking? Communication between different networks. Communication between different networks. Okay. And the router shows best path to reach the destination. From here, I want to reach this. So, see, this is ping will tell you, can you reach www.javat.point.com or not? Ping will tell you, can you reach www.javat.point.com server or not? It's a testing purpose. Can I reach or not? How I reach? That is trace RT. What is a trace RT? How I reaching destination? How I am reaching destination? Guys, from my system to my router to my ISP, ISP to some other routers, some other routers to some other routers. Finally, I reach the destination. So in between my laptop to the javat.point.com server, there is several routers are there. So I have to go to each and every router. I have to reach the destination. But who will tell how to reach this destination? Can I reach the destination? Yes, using ping command, connectivity. But how I reach the destination? How can I tell? Using trace-rt command. This is first one is my router address. Second one is some ISP related, and then from ISP to another router and another router to another router. So finally I reach the destination. I have to reach the destination by maximum of 30 jumps, 30 hops. Okay. 30 hops means 30 jumps. Hop means jump, right? Still at a third step also I'm at Airtel and I'm using Airtel now. So that's to show. Look at these addresses. You're taking more time. Okay. So finally, yeah, it is reach the destination. See, from my router to the router to another router, router to router, router to router. But how to reach this one? Maybe the destination is very longer, but there is a lot of routes to reach this. For example, from my home to railway station, I have 5 routes are there. By 5 routes, I can reach. But which route is best route? So who will tell? The routers. So that's it is. Router will give best path to reach the destination. The next one is the modem. Modem is used to connect your ISP or internet. Okay. Without a modem, you cannot connect. You are you are in a home, you are using internet. Means from the modem, you are able to connect to your ISP. If you are able to connect ISP, then only you are getting internet. How you are connecting to ISP? Either using telephone wires, fiber optical cables. Some are using UTP cables to their junction box from their fiber optical cables connections. Okay. So these are the major devices used. Some people may get a doubt. I said, so for in the internet, hub is there, switch is there, router is there, modem is there. Guys, I without using any of these things, I am able to get connected internet. So how you are getting connected with internet? So here it is. You require a switch or a hub to connect devices. to create a LAN communication. You need a wireless access point. This is wireless access point to connect wireless devices. If you want to communicate outside of your local area network, you have to go through this default gateway, which is your nothing but router. So to communicate outside of network, you have to communicate with the router. Okay. What is your outside of network means? Your internet. But to connect internet, we need a modem and need a ISP subscription. Okay. Switch and hubs are used for a wide type of devices you can able to connect in the LAN. Wireless access point used to connect wireless devices. We create a wireless LAN. Wireless LAN. Router is internetworking device. It means it make a communication between different networks. That is router. Modem is used to connect your ISP to getting connected to the internet. Okay, through telephone cable or fiber optical cables. What is ISP? Internet Service Provider. The next one is router. Home Wi-Fi router. What is home Wi-Fi router? In your home, you may not see the modem, router, wireless access point, or a switch or hub, but still you are using internet. How? Your Wi-Fi home router is act like a modem. If you see this router backside Wi-Fi, so in a Wi-Fi router, you can see the WAN connector. WAN. What is that for? That is your modem. You use it to connect your Wi-Fi router. Okay. And router itself, it is a router. Wi-Fi router, we are calling it as a Wi-Fi router. So it is a router which make a connection between your network to other network. Means from internet, you are getting one kind of network, and outside we are getting other network. Wireless access point. What is wireless access point? Okay. So your Wi-Fi router is Wi-Fi. You have to connect it to the Wi-Fi router. How you can able to connect? Simply click on this Wi-Fi symbol and it will list out what are the Wi-Fi names, right? So click on it and click on the connect, give the password. Then you will connect it to the wireless access point of your Wi-Fi router. Okay. So it is act like a modem, router, wireless access point, and of course, you can connect your Wi-Fi router with some, you see the yellow connectors, you can connect it to a switch or a hub. So then you can connect multiple devices with a cable. Sometimes, we have a desktop and you want to connect a desktop with a wire, or maybe you have an old laptop. It's not, your Wi-Fi is not working properly. So what you will do, you can take a cable, patch cable, and connect from this to your laptop with a wire. You can able to connect it. Okay. So this is your Wi-Fi router is act like a modem, router, wireless access point, and hub and switches. Okay. It is also act like your default gateway, DHCP server, and as well as a DNS server. Okay. So if you have a one single Wi-Fi router, so you need to buy any modem, router, wireless access point, switch or hub kind of stuff. Plus, you don't require any DHCP server, DNS server kind of stuff because itself act like a DHCP server and a DNS server. So this is our SOHO network. Simple single home, simple small home office network. Small office, home office, sorry. Small office, home office. Okay. So guys, so these are the major devices we use in the network. So this is a hub, which is look like this one. Okay. It is there. We are connecting devices to the hub and in the LAN communication. It does not understand any IP address or MAC address. Okay. And it will broadcast the packets to every device like that. A send a packet to B and C, D, E like that. Okay. So it broadcasts the packets. Every time it broadcasts the packets to all other connected devices. This is a repeater. What is a repeater kind of stuff? Repeater, repeat the signal. Repeater, repeat the signal. Sometimes the signal become weak at certain point. So the repeater repeat the signal so we can able to communicate long distance. You may not seen these repeaters nowadays, but we have seen this Wi-Fi extenders are example for repeaters nowadays. We in the hall we have our main Wi-Fi router is connected, but your bedroom is far from the your Wi-Fi router. The signal is very weak. So what you will do? Will in between your Wi-Fi router to your laptop, you install one Wi-Fi extender. So then you'll get a better signal. Okay. And what happened to this? Switch. What is a switch and hub? If you see, hub is and switcher look like both are same, but little difference is there. So that is what is the difference? We'll see it. Okay. The switch is generally having more ports than hub because hub is used for small network communication. Okay. Switch is for both small and larger communications. Larger devices we can connect it. Okay. And here it is a switch and hub, both are LAN communication. Switch is layer to device as per OSL layer. Okay. And of course, switches. What I'm talking also, I'm not understanding. Initially, it broadcasts like a hub, but switch maintain the MAC address table. Switch maintain the MAC address table. With the help of MAC address table, switch unicast the packets. What is hub will do? Hub broadcast the packets to every device in the network. Switch okay. Um, I'm just lost. Okay. Hub broadcast the packets to the devices connected to the hub. Okay. Always it broadcasts, but switch is not like that. Switch is unicast the packets to the destination devices. Okay. With the help of MAC address table, switch is learn the MAC address of connected devices and it creates MAC address table. What we switch will do, switch understand MAC addresses and learn the MAC addresses of connected devices and it creates MAC address table. Okay, that's the point. With the help of MAC address table, it unicasts the packets. Means A want to send a packet to B, it go to this. Where is the B's MAC address? B's MAC address, okay, is at port number 3. It send packet directly to the port number 3, not to any other ports. Okay. Of course, there is a L3 switches also there, so you can do it. So what is the router? Router works with a logical address, internetworking device. It connects to our more networks. We are able to communicate in the global network. So we are communicating through the different routers in the entire globally. From my laptop to google.com, I can able to come. Where is the google.com? Somewhere in this world. We don't know. But still we can able to communicate because of different routers in between. Okay. So the router shows best path to reach the destination. Router use for both LAN and WAN communication. Okay. Router contains the routing tables which helps to tell how to reach the destination. These routing tables either can be created manually, that is called static routing. So these routing tables can be created automatically by using some routing protocol, dynamic routing protocols called like this RIP, EIGRP, OSP. The modem, that's modem. What is a modem? Modulator and demodulator. So you have a different type of signal. In a LAN, we use a digital signal. So it is only up to for your LAN communication purpose within the basic network. Okay. But you want to communicate outside of your network and you have to reach ISP. Your packet has to be reach ISP, but you are not directly connected to ISP, right? We cannot, our signal cannot be reached up to ISP. It is somewhere in the location, right? In the city. So I was in the one place, my ISP is in a different place. How to reach it? But our signal is cannot reach up to that one. So this modem actually convert our signal into that connected signal, like a telephone wire signal related, or maybe fiber optical related signal. It will convert the fiber optical related signal. So modem make you to connect ISP. So your signal can be reached up to ISP first of all. Okay, with the help of using telephone cables or fiber optical cables. Modem make you to connect internet. Some Wi-Fi routers are built-in routers having built-in modems inside. So these are the major points of your modem. I told some networking commands. Please read those networking commands. What is a ping? And ping replies, trace RT kind of stuff. Because and what is a -T? Continuous ping kind of stuff. If you read it, you will understand because I'm lost completely. No one is talking, nothing. No, I don't know. A year batch, completely I'm exhausted. I have deal with a lot of batches. Okay. Yeah, I have to tell a few more things. That is, of course. Already I've done this, how to assign an IP address. So in the last class itself, I'm adding that information to you also. Okay, here it is better. Take that one. Mm. So forget about all the cables. I will explain only one cable that is called a twisted pair cable, guys. Okay. What is the twisted pair cable? There is two types, STP, UTP cables. Unshielded twisted pair cable, twisted pair cables. Okay. It is contains 8 wires. It is also called as 4-pair cable. Okay. This is RJ45 connectors, RJ45 sockets. RJ means registered jack. Okay. So these wires we are using for our regular LAN communication. We don't use fiber optical cables for a regular LAN communication. Fiber optical cables are used for a internet underground network cables. Okay. Under ocean internet cables we use fiber optical cables. Okay. And in the data centers, high-speed data communication is required between the servers and server to the storage devices. So that we use fiber optical cables, not for a regular LAN network. But fiber optic cables are made up of glass, and your UTP STP cables and coaxial cables are made up of copper. Okay. So because it is made up of glass, it is cheaper and no electromagnetic interference. Even it is a cheaper, the total equipment itself, it is very costly. That the adapters, the cables, and the switches are costly. And nowadays, still now, our laptops, our desktops does not have that fiber optical type of connectivities. So we cannot use it for our LAN communication. Either you use Wi-Fi or maybe wide LAN connections only. All wide type of connectivities in the LAN use this cables only. Okay. This is called a patch cable. Patch cable or a LAN cable, we are using it. And it contains different categories. Also, these cables, we call it as a CAT cables. Okay. There is no specific to call CAT cables because different category of cables are there. That's why it is we call also called as CAT cable. So CAT cable are basic wide LAN cables, CAT cables, LAN cables, patch cables, all are same. Okay. UTP cables, all same. Okay. We are using in the communication LAN. Okay. Yeah. The final one, I will blow last point it is. And there it is also an explanation, guys. Okay. How to connect two devices. How to connect two devices. It is always a question, and before that is a testing is also there. So go to the testing. Okay. So guys, if you are connecting with the wire, so wide type of connecting two devices wide way. So that's the first point. Okay. First of all, important two computers. Think like this: you have a two computers or a desktops. You can see two computers, laptops. Okay. So they have a this RJ45 port, also called as LAN port, right? So we need a one hub. Hub is enough, small, two computers, hub is more than enough. Or you can take switch, you have to more number of devices, like a we have 10 computers, then we need a switch is required. Okay. Then connect computers, LAN port to this hub or switch. Already I have written so many times, but I explained it. Connect your computers, LAN port, computers, LAN port. Okay, connect computers, LAN port to the switcher hub. How to connect? Using UTP cable. Okay, using UTP cable. First, you have to connect it. make sure hub or a switch and computers turn on. Okay, make sure this computer and hub or a switch is turned on. Turned on means past tense, right? So then check or configure IP address to the computers. Okay. Okay. Configure IP address to the computers. Okay. Either manually or automatically. If you have DHCP server connected separately, then you can get IP address automatically. Otherwise, you have to correct. You have to configure IP address to computers. Network card. Okay. Network adapter. Otherwise, you can say adapter or computer. Configure IP address to the computer. That is enough. Okay. Test connectivity by using ping command. By using ping command. How to use? From first system, from first PC, ping. Second PC's IP address. This is all one. Okay. IP address. Some places you can write like this. Okay. It does not mean you have to put it like this. We need to put a destination PC IP address. Okay. Destination PC IP address. If you ping it, if you got like this, if you ping it, the destination, reply from the destination IP means good communication. If you got like this, destination from host not reachable, destination host not reachable, you're pinging to the destination and you reply from your own PC IP address. Reply from your PC IP address, okay, your IP address, and you are getting destination host not reachable means at a destination is not connected. Destination is not connected, or you are given wrong IP address, or maybe destination is down. You are getting a request timed out. Request timed out. It means again either destination is not connected, wrong IP address, destination is down. Importantly, the firewall is down. The firewall blocking. So here it is. I have written for testing. Ping tells your device is able to communicate to the destination. For example, my source, my PCA IP address is .0.0.1, P is 10.0.0.2. So use it to test connectivity between the devices. Use it to connect, use it to test connectivity between the devices. From ping A to B. Okay. So see, from A, I'm pinging to the B piece. Okay. So I'm getting reply from BPC IP address. It means the communication is good. So ping use ICMP protocol, echo request, echo reply kind of stuff. See it is, I'm pinging to the destination. So then I'm getting from destination like this. Okay, reply from the destination like this. If I'm getting, communication is good. Okay, see, reply from the destination, communication is good. Destination host not reachable, host unreachable or not reachable. Destination device is down or wrong IP address or disconnected. Request timed out. Destination device is down, wrong IP address, or it is disconnected. Importantly, is firewall blocking at a destination. At a destination, firewall block. Second one is the path is not available. You're completely given wrong IP address. It's unable to find the how to reach the destination. Okay, the destination may not be there, but it is unable to find it. So path is not available. In that cases, you will get a request timed out. So guys, how to connect the two devices? You need a two devices minimum, and there is a centralized device, either hub or switches in LAN communication. In a wide way, so you have to connect using UTP cables to connect between the devices. Make sure that both devices, all devices are turned on. Next one is you have to configure IP address. For test connectivity, use ping command. This is wide way. Another one is wireless. Wireless connectivity, how you connect, we need a wireless device. So either you require Wi-Fi router or wireless access point. Okay. So you need a wireless uh, related, like either you need a laptop, right? So from your laptop, generally laptop, anything. Okay. So in computer must have wireless adapter, because desktops also you can connect using wireless adapter kind of stuff. And the connector is required, right? Wireless adapter. Okay. Go to the network symbol at notification area. Click search for SSID, which is nothing but your Wi-Fi router's name. Exactly say connection name. Okay, Wi-Fi router's connection name. Okay. Click on SSID, then click on connect, give password, okay, give password and get check you got connected or not. Okay, got connected or not. First, second, check IP address you got from check IP address configured from your Wi-Fi router as DHCP. And check IP address of both devices. Okay, both devices you will connect. Devices test and test connectivity between the devices using ping command. So this is how to connect devices wirelessly. Okay. In case you do not have DHCP part, then you have to configure manually. In case no DHCP, configure IP address manually. Okay, this is how to connect. What happened? Not configure, not configures. Here is some mistake. In case of no DHCP, configure IP address manually. So guys, this is how to connect two devices, how to configure two devices, and how to test between the connectivity for continuous test. Because in case sometimes network is frustrations, means on off connectivity is there, we have to use -t like a ping, destination IP address, and -t. So then you will get continuous ping request and reply from the desk. Okay. So this is up to here. I am able to discuss. If possible, tomorrow, anything is left or guys, you have to check it. You have to read it. You have to check it. Go through the SAR shared questions. Please talk to me. Okay. I don't understand what you people are thinking. I'm not arrogant. I don't scold the people if you are asking question also. If you don't know, take my history of batches, contact anybody, how much I'm patient. Okay. If you people don't talk, I will get an angry. If you talk, I will get cool, very cool. Okay. Even it is you feel it is a stupid question also, you can ask me, no problem. Okay. So no one is like so I'm not like that. Some people, you ask a question, why you are asking question, you have to listen to me. I'm not doing it. Okay. You're almost all end. Okay. The subject is not completed. That's my problem. Okay. So already I shared a document. Please read it and prepare some questions and answers. Okay. And better to know better, just